The engine is still stopped.
For launch. GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
go. Pending final steps. The cabin link check.
3, 2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Riff Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Welcome everybody to Becoming Universally Aligned. I am your host Cindy, and joining me tonight is Keith Ottersberg. And everyone will recognize Keith because he was just on about an hour ago, an hour and a half. So tonight we're going to just have a talk about spirit guides and connecting with them. It's just going to be an open conversation on them tonight. So thank you so much, Keith, for jumping on with me tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So did you notice, was that video clip, was it kind of wonky? Or was it just...
I didn't notice.
Oh, okay. When I was listening to it, it sounded a little off. Like it was in slow motion or something, but really? Then it speeded up at the end. But hopefully our connection is good.
Yeah.
Because I am at home tonight. So before we get started too, I want to share a clip of the Schumann update from Consciously Aaron. So I'm going to pop in here and just share this screen. Yeah. One sec here. Oh, it's not, oh, there we go. Oh, for some reason it's not.
Not playing?
Yeah, here we go. Okay, I'll do it here.
February the 9th? You'll have to forgive me. I'm on vacation. So here is the graph. This is going to be short and sweet. I'm about to go somewhere, but here is the graph. Let's take a little bit closer look. Right now we are in a ton of heavy duty integration, and I really wanted to come on and make sure and tell you guys about this, because for me, integration is the hardest one to work with. My body is physically tired while my brain is going 100 miles an hour. And this is what we've been in for the last, let's say, 10 to 12 hours. So if you've been feeling a little weird, a little sleepy while also going 100 miles an hour with your brain, this could be why. Here's the Italian graph. It's nice and quiet. We don't even have any rumbles running across the bottom there. And the flares look like they've calmed down. We've only had 2 M-class flares in the last 12 hours, so that's good. Don't have my cards with me, sorry. Just keep in mind that if integration is hard on your body, today is going to be one of those days. Take your time and allow yourself to integrate what you need to. Rest is also productive, remember? Sorry this is so short, but I'm on vacation. A little bit cloudy this morning.
That all makes sense.
Oh, is it still playing? No. Okay.
No. Nope, you're good.
I have some weird stuff happening at my end here. Okay, I closed it out, so we're good now.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just also like to share too that to follow her updates and keep an eye on the energy, but also use your own judgment of how you feel with it. But actually what she was saying today is what I was feeling too. Is that how you were feeling, Keith?
Yeah, at times. It affects me a little bit differently than it does other people. So do solar flares. Solar flares with a lot of people, it can just drop them. No energy, lethargic. Let's go. Let's get something done. And today was kind of a combination. I had enough energy to, work, come home, get a few things done, but my mind was rolling literally a million miles an hour. But that's kind of my normal. A lot of different reasons, little ADHD, a TBI from a car accident. I've got 119 tabs open up here, and I can't figure out where the music's coming from. So
Yeah.
it's a thing.
And so I got thinking about it too. So I wonder if it depends on what sign you are, like for astrology, for what how many earth elements you have, or, fire. I wonder if that affects us too. That would be something to look into and do a little study on that, if it's how it affects people.
That's an interesting concept. I really haven't ever thought about that before.
Yeah.
In a way, it makes sense because the more earth signs you got in your chart, the easier it is for you to ground normally.
Yeah.
The more air signs, the easier it is for you to communicate, etc.
Yeah. Yeah. I know for so my birth chart, I don't have a lot of fire signs. Mind you, looking at my solar return chart, I have a lot more. So this is where we're changing throughout the years too, right? So always looking at your natal, but then whatever is going on for that year for you too can really change you. So yeah, that's interesting. Something to think about anyhow. But
yeah, Mish actually brought up a good point. Or where you are on Earth, that can make a difference too, because if the solar flares are hitting and that's raising the Schumann resonance on one side of the Earth and you're on the other side, it's probably not going to affect you near as much as it is where that solar flare is hitting. So that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that's right. And so I was also watching something too. So if you are polar opposite though, well, maybe, I don't know if that's the solar flares, that it does affect you if you are polar opposite of where, or maybe it's earthquakes, I guess, that is happening.
That's possible.
With it.
That's possible. And the solar flares do tend to cause earthquakes, if that is a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe we should go into the chat here and say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually quite off today, to be honest. Like, I have been so busy. I've been doing videos most of the morning, and then did the sound bath, and that was super relaxing.
Yes.
And then packing up quickly and coming home. I don't know. threw me into a little bit of a loop.
Interesting to do that.
Yeah, so okay, so Mish is here with us.
Hello,
And
Mish.
you just pulled that up. Hi, Mish. Thanks for watching. And Howie is with us tonight. Hope you're feeling better, Howie. And I think, I'm not seeing at the top here, Keith, but I think that Linda must be in here too. Okay.
Yep, Linda, Renee. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Sharon.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Okay, so let's get into talking about our spirit guides, because I know it's so often you hear from people, you'll probably have people come to you and say, I'm not feeling connected, or I just feel like I'm losing my connection, or I'm not noticing the signs and things like that. So what is your feeling on that?
Here's the thing. There are times when I'm grounded, I'm centered, and the messages just come through like, water from a waterfall. There's other times where I'm disheveled. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm rushed in life, and I'm not paying attention. They might be coming through, but I am not paying attention. Usually I'll get a little tap on the back of the head. Hey, sit down for a minute. But everybody's a little different, and that's okay. And
I think sometimes too, like if you are rushing around and doing things, it might not be just a little tap on the head. You might trip and hurt your ankle and be down where you really got to rest for a little bit and do your connection, right?
Not wrong, especially during Pluto retrograde.
Yeah.
Mercury retrograde brings things up, shows it to you here. This is from when you were 6 years old. You need to look at this, okay? You need to work through this. And you shove it back down there under the rug. So then Pluto brings it up. You shove it back under the rug. Mercury brings it up 3 more times the next year. Pluto says, yep, nope, we're going to do this now. Face plants you in the concrete and sits you down for 6 months because you got in a car accident and broke your leg.
Yeah.
You got time to do your shadow work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. So I just, I was also thinking too about sometimes when we're losing that connection too, is that your guides might be shifting. You may be finished learning lessons with that one particular guide, and someone new is coming in, and it may not be that you're not connecting. It's just a different frequency, a different way that they're connecting in with you, and you just have to start getting the feel of that again, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have read and been told, and I actually believe this, sometimes they work in shifts. Okay, he's going through this. I'm worn the heck out. I need you to take over here for me while I go take a rest. So on Monday you may have George, and on Tuesday Fred steps in, and so he communicates in a different way. So then you got to get used to the way he communicates. And if you have, I shouldn't say if, okay, we've got different types of guides. You got human spirit guides. Normally those are not your ancestors. Your ancestors will pop in and give you hints and tap you on the back of the head. But your actual guides, generally you sign up with these guides before you reincarnate, and they'll help you. You've also got your angels. If you don't talk to your angels, talk to them.
Yeah.
Your spirit guides, you don't need to give them permission. You already have because you signed a contract. But your angels, anything else, you need to ask for help and give permission. So if you're having a rough time connecting, ask for help. Hey, can you give me a sign? Can you give me 3 signs on if I should be doing this or if I shouldn't be doing it?
Yeah.
And then watch and listen. You get them.
Yeah. Yeah. I did I did a couple, maybe 3 years ago. I went through a kind of almost like a spiritual awareness course, and it was so every day I would sit down and I would journal, or kind of meditate, calling in, give me 10 things that I will see today, and writing them down. So it was either a feeling, a visual, just a thought, whatever was coming to me, and I would write down the 10 things. And so this is a kind of funny story. And so throughout the day, take that little piece of paper, tick it off when it comes around, and then here's your little confirmation. You're trusting, you're learning to trust. And so one of the things was whiskers. So I was thinking whiskers, like a beard, right? Beard. And anyhow, it got later on in the day, and it was in the winter, so it was a couple years ago. And I had the dog at the dog park. And snow, obviously we get so much snow here, right? And she's St. Bernard Lab, loves it, loves the snow, and is always in it, right? So
Yep.
she gets her face, her whole muzzle down in the snow, pulls herself up, and my face lit up. I was smiling, I was laughing. Whiskers, like she had whiskers on her face that were frozen from the snow that I didn't even know she had, right? And so it's like, okay, there we go. There's whiskers right there.
Yeah.
But anyhow, that's kind of a little thing that people can do too when they feel like they are, not connecting. Things like that too.
Yeah, and if you're not sure if something's a sign or not, keep a little pocket notepad with you, write it down. Write the next one down, write the next one down. End of the day, go through it. 10 to 1, you can put all those together and get that message.
Yeah. I mean, if you're even questioning it, then it probably is a sign, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing that I used to do too was go into maybe different areas of your house and just stand there and see what you're feeling too, because I mean, well, you have guides that help you with your health, your well-being, right? It's everything. They're ones that help you with meditation, all
Yes.
of that, right?
Yes.
So guides that are there to assist you with anything you're going through with your family. It's just whatever is going on, you have a guide for that, right?
A lot of our cases, I'm the founder of Cobra Paranormal, and I'm
Yes.
also a member of Spirit Mechanics. And they help Amy Allen on the Dead Files. But my Cobra cases, about the past, well, quite a few of them, we found that other teams went in and investigated, told them, you got demons in your house. And no, you don't. Right? We take a look, and this one case sticks out. Team told her she had demons. We sit down, we video chat with her, talk to her, ask her, what's going on. I'm chatting with them and everything else, looking around, so is my other team. And one of her complaints was the dirty dishes in the kitchen sink rattling at night.
Oh,
I'm like, well, you're supposed to do the dishes. She's like, what do you mean? This person is here, described the person, turned out to be her grandmother, was ticked off because she wasn't doing her dishes every night.
do your chores, your routine.
She started doing her dishes every night. All the activity stopped. Simple as that.
Yeah.
This pen keeps flying at me across the room. Well, what do you do with the pen? Write. What did you used to do? Draw. Maybe start drawing again. And
Yeah.
maybe that pen won't fly across the room at you anymore. Then stop flying.
Yeah, that's that's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it's simple as that. It's just they weren't connecting the dots. And then they let other people instill fear on them. And that snowballed their life downward, and they didn't know what to do. So a little investigating, a little talking, and here's your solution.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's not so obvious, right? Like to you
Right.
and I, it's obvious, isn't it? But um, I didn't see Denise. Hi, Denise. Thanks for being here. Maybe I'll let you be in charge of the chat here.
I'm sorry. I'm used to doing my show. I apologize.
Yeah, no,
I
you
apologize.
you doing a great job with it. I get a little distracted sometimes, but
But
yeah.
Renee was commenting on that case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is she also in Cobra Paranormal with you?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Yes.
She is
Oh,
a member.
nice. Okay.
Very talented young lady.
Yeah.
Did you hear Renee? I
Yes.
said young lady. Young lady, Renee.
There you go. So what we were talking about a little bit earlier, right before the show. So I was, you know, sometimes you're just sitting, you're thinking, whether it's your intuition or not, but the thought came to me that it is possible that our guides are fractals of us from other lifetimes, because we are known to like to repeat patterns. They have the knowledge, and that they are assisting us to go through this again, right? Because returning each lifetime is that we need to complete something, right? So in a way, it kind of makes sense that all these guides are here to assist us to get further, or to help us learn with that too. So and so what's your thought on that?
I completely agree with that. I talk a lot to something I call my higher self. You know, the part of my soul that did not come back to reincarnate stayed up there to help guide me. There is an individual, and I will be darned if I can remember his name. Dr. Samuel something. Anyway, I watched one of his videos, and it makes sense.
Samuel Lee or Samuel. Yes, I know. I watch him too.
I think so. He did a video that when we come back and reincarnate, our soul can split into 12. And then those 12 can split into 12. So we are continually fractaling all the way down the line. So this fractal might be in this time, while this fractal is in this time, while this fractal is in this other universe. And we might be getting information from them, and they might be getting information from us.
Right.
And in a way, we can consider us our own guides, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I feel like every choice that we make, each choice is creating a new timeline,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So, so as we make our own pathways or choices, then there is a part of us there waiting for us, basically.
Yeah. If you go to the movies and you see a good looking person and you go up and ask them out, that starts a whole new timeline.
Yeah.
If you just stand there, order your popcorn, and go in and sit down and don't talk to that person, stay on that same timeline.
Right. Yeah.
And timelines are tricky. We have timeline shifts where something in the universe, solar flare, what have you, hits, and certain things change. You're on the way to work, and there's a building there that was not there yesterday.
Yeah.
Full open business. That building was not there yesterday.
Yeah.
That's timeline shift. Something happened in your life or someone else's life that's in your life, and something shifted.
Yeah.
So generally when that happens, you've raised your vibration. So you're now going off on this timeline. And if other people are meant to go on that timeline with you, they will still be here. But others that are not meant to or refuse to ascend, they get stuck in the timeline that you were on. So they're
Right.
still on the same planet. They're still, in the same town, but you won't see them anymore. They'll just
Yeah.
disappear.
And
you-
that's what the people are, when people are saying that certain people in your life will fall away. That is what we are talking about right now. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You can have a best friend, talk all the time, do everything together, and then all of a sudden, you don't hear from them.
Yeah.
You're okay from not hearing from them.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. I'm a Scorpio. I don't like the people. So I can go 6 months without talking to anybody, and my friends know this. And if something's up with me, they know, they feel it, and they'll be on my phone. What's going on? Okay, I got this going on. I'm okay, cool. But if they're doing okay, cool. I'm doing my thing, cool. And then we'll hook up one day, and it'll be like no time has passed. It's like I saw you yesterday. It's kind of cool for a Scorpio because everybody just knows I mind my own dang business, and that's just what I do.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's funny. So, like, I'm Libra,
Do it.
but I think I would prefer, like, I'm kind of, I'm not the outgoing Libra, right? So, yeah, I'm kind of the one that likes my space and everything too. Oh, Renee just said I just knock on the cave.
Yeah, I call this my Scorpio cave.
Okay.
This is where I sit in the dark and I do my shadow work, and then I see the light and I can come back into existence.
Yeah. Aw. Okay, Molly, you go lie down now.
My cat and my chow usually make appearance. I got the door shut tonight, so.
Well, it's funny because I was saying that a lot of the times when I am first, like, intentionally sitting down and meditating and trying to connect or going to connect with my spirit guides, this is what she's always right there, right? So it's wild that maybe she's so excited when she knows that this is the conversation. She's got a human brain, right?
They can feel the energy.
Yeah.
They can feel the energy literally shift.
Yeah.
They know what time we get home from work. They know what time we get up. They know this, they know that. They have memorized our schedule,
Yeah.
our energy. And then when we sit down to try to meditate, they're all up in our business because we're trying to raise our vibration and not.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
here's a thought. Have you ever wondered if your fur baby can be a spirit guide
Yes.
in this life?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I think so.
Yeah.
So I must be 14 years ago. 14 years ago now, that dog has passed away. Her name was Callie, and I have her paw print in clay up here.
Yeah.
But so that's when I quit drinking, and she was my sobriety dog.
Ah, nice.
And
Congratulations.
yeah, and oh my gosh, was she ever a good dog? Like, and that connection too. I don't know if it was something that I called in for this, right? But yeah, amazing. And every time, so you get the paw print in clay. And I have it encased now. It's in a frame.
Nice.
But my daughter's cat I had it on my bedside because Callie used to sleep with me all the time, right? And the cat would come over and sniff the paw print, right? Sniff it and then be on its way, right? So, so the imprint, she was literally imprinted in that
Yes.
clay.
Absolutely.
And the cat knew that too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, I keep my eye on the time here, but so I did do a meditation, and maybe closer. It's going to be like about 10 minutes probably. We'll see. We'll maybe ask people in the chat if they are up for a 10-minute meditation, and we can do it closer to the end of the show too.
Sure.
So if anyone wants to do that, I prepared something. So, and it's similar. Basically, it's walking us down a path into a building, which I always envision kind of as a open cathedral or something ancient, right? Where you open the doors and then there's nothing there, but it's all flickering lights. All of your guides are flickering lights, and in front, behind, everywhere, right? And then just calling in a master guide, a loved one, and a light being guide, right?
Okay.
As well. And then coming out of it. So if, and also I would suggest too, so if anyone is going to sit and meditate with this, that they have something to write with afterwards, to write down what they're hearing, seeing, feeling, that kind of thing too. So, well, we got some thumbs up here and a sure from Linda. Yeah, that'll
There
be
we go.
nice. Okay, so yeah, maybe in about 10 minutes or so we'll do that, if that
Yep.
works.
That's something I've noticed. Is I have one heck of a time meditating. Most of the time when I can meditate, I'm driving down the highway with the tunes blasting. And then I just zone while I'm paying attention to driving. Don't ask me how I do it. But, and then things come through. Or
Yeah.
I'm sitting out at the lake on this big granite rock that we've got out there, just listening to nature, getting away from all the sounds of the city and people and ground, and then I can get it.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting here,
And it
I-
is, there's no right or wrong way, right? Like, it is just stillness and clearing your mind. It doesn't have to be in trance or
right,
anything, right?
right.
I know, like, there's yeah. So in oh my gosh, what's the date? I think February 23rd. I am doing a my guest is going to be Trish O'Tone, and she's going to talk about meditation.
Okay.
She has a book called The Guru in You, and we're gonna talk about different forms of meditation, walking meditation, yeah, all kinds of things like that.
Nice.
So, yeah. So I also wondered, I don't know, Keith, if I can play music while I'm talking. Will it allow me to play music on my phone, or?
I don't know, but you got to be careful with the music, because if there's any copyright thing at all, it'll get flagged and the video will get taken down.
Okay. All right. Well, then I guess we'll do it a quiet one.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 I'll tell you, when you're talking about driving and not realizing, like, because your thoughts, everything is in a different space. That happens to me. You know what? The most times when I am connecting, is like, I feel like I'm having a conversation with my guides the whole time that I am driving. And
Yeah.
it's literally like no words are coming out, but I am talking to, I know.
From here or from here?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
when you hear words from your guides, do you hear them in somebody else's voice, or do you hear them in your voice?
Well, yeah.
Mine's always my voice. That's why I
Is
say I'm
it?
talking with my higher self.
Okay. Yeah, because, and I think now that you're saying that, I'm just trying to, because it's usually just like a thought. I'm not actually hearing anything, but it is like I am having a conversation with myself. So yeah, and yeah, I was gonna pull up too. I just printed out for one of my classes. So it's from a mystery school, but it's just showing our chakras as the physical. It's the ascension from the mystery school, so it's like the multiple octaves of, so us and our chakras are just so small compared to the whole evolution. Have you seen that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I have.
Oh, well, I don't want to mess it up trying to find it, but I may try and find it here. I think I would have to have it open already before I start searching for it, don't I?
What's that? I'm sorry.
I would have to have it open already in another tab.
Another tab.
Yeah, okay. So, and I don't. I'd have to go searching for it, but yeah. Oh, you know what? I might even have a photo of it. I did have it downloaded, but and I know people are not going to be able to see this, but so this is the physical. So this is kind of what the mystery schools are talking about, and as we ascend, and then this is the souls coming down. So there's kind of like a line here, and they group up, and then they're waiting to for the right time, right? To come back again.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty neat anyhow. Maybe I'll share that another time on one of the shows.
Kind of similar to the tree of life, how everything is intertwined.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was from before when Renee said that case about the spirit guides that wanted to clean house. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so, and is that what you're thinking too? Your, the animals that you have chosen, or they chose you because they are a guide for you?
Yeah, familiars. The witches used to call them familiars. Still do. My current dog is a chow chow, and I have a black cat. Every witch needs a black cat, right?
Yeah.
But this chow kind of matches my personality now. Happy-go-lucky, will accept strangers coming in the house, gonna bark at you for 15 minutes, but if you give me a couple cookies, I'll let you pet me.
Yeah.
My last one, actually my last two, the first one, mostly, they wouldn't let anybody near any of us. And I was we'll just say different person then. So our personalities matched also. So it's interesting that I can see the difference of where this chow is and where I am now. That matches, and then the old ones and where I was then. It's weird, and I just saw that.
Yeah.
It's coming through.
Yeah. Yep. So it's their turn now to step in for you.
Yes. Yes.
So Michelle Wilfong is joining us tonight. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining. Okay, so do you want to do this now?
Yeah, we can do it. You bet.
Okay.
As long as
Okay.
you got it, because I'm not good at that.
Okay. Well, I wish I had music. I wonder if I could have Alexa do some meditation music if you can hear it.
You might be able to ask about like royalty-free meditation.
Oh. Well, ask Alexa? Oh. Alexa, play royalty-free meditation music.
Here's a custom mix based on that song on Amazon Music.
No, nothing there. Alexa, play meditation music.
The station, Meditation on Amazon Music.
Can you hear that?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, if everybody wants to get themselves in a comfortable position, and take a couple deep breaths in and release. You can close your eyes if you wish. Take another deep breath in and release. Imagine yourself in a vast green meadow. You can hear birds chirping. You can feel the sun shining warmly on your face. You can feel a nice, gentle breeze with an earthy fragrance swirling toward and around you. In the distance, you notice a path. It's lined with beautiful flowers and rocks nicely placed on either side. Some of the rocks are having symbols chiseled on them that sparks your knowing and brings you comfort. There may have been someone join you on your walk on this path. Maybe you recognize them, or maybe there is simply a friendly comfort with their presence. You may have been sharing a conversation, or holding hands, or just walking side by side. Now you're walking closer and you're seeing steps to a door, only a couple steps from meeting all of your spirit guides. You notice the welcomeness of this door. Remember what it looks like. Is it wooden? Is it tall? Is it ancient? Does it have a window? As you reach the top step, the door opens on its own, inviting you in curious amazement. Once inside, it is expansive, and each guide is represented by a flickering light. As you look to your left, you see flickering lights. As you look to your right, there's more flickering lights. Again, in front of you and behind you, flickering lights. These are all your guides. They are here for you and only you. How many are there? Can you count them all? Or is there too many to count? Today, let's ask your master guide to step forward to you. Your master guide is the one working with you at the present moment. As your guide approaches you with a message, what are you feeling? Can you see them? Or just feel their presence? Let's take a minute to listen to a message from your master guide. Thank you. Let's thank your master guide for their wisdom as they step back to allow your ancestor guide to come forward with their loving message. As they step closer in front of you, you may recognize them, or it may be an ancestor that you have never met before, possibly even from another lifetime. Let's take a moment to listen and connect. Thank you. Thank your ancestor. And you may feel a warm hug before they turn to step back. They're turning to allow your light being guide to step forward. As your light being guide comes closer to greet you and give you a message, you may now be feeling the different senses, the different energies of each guide, how differently they each feel. Let's stand and receive the knowledge and wisdom and the integration of your light being guide. Beautiful. Now thank your guide as they step back and see all of the beautiful flickering lights. It's now time to go back out through the door and down the path through the meadow where we entered. You are able and invited to return for guidance from any of your guides at any moment you choose. They were proud and supportive always. Take a couple deep breaths and feel your feet on the path as you return back to this present moment with me now. And just maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. Not sure how deeply, Alexa, stop. How deeply you guys felt that for sure, but I know that the first time I did that meditation, so so the credit for that idea goes to Sheila V, and she's from Australia, and she was on Shift Network when I had met her. But when I first felt that, I couldn't get over like the, I'll call it pureness feeling of the light being guide. Definitely a lot of love from the ancestor, feeling it here. But yeah, it really helps to feel the difference in your guides as they step forward, for sure.
I ended up going up the steps of a pyramid, opening the doors, bright light, and there were way too many to count.
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
kept moving, coming forward, and moving back, and a new one would come forward. And I could see myself as a young child, along with a female young child, out in this field by a river, drawing pictures of her on a rock, and it was an ankh and the little handbags that they carried.
Oh.
So it could be an interesting night when dreams come. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Because I've
Yeah,
always felt that I've had a past life in Egypt, some kind of a records keeper, and I really sucked at it, and so they took me out, if you know what I mean. So, and to this day, I'm not a good records keeper. I have a very big pile of papers over here I need to file on top of my filing cabinet instead of in my filing cabinet.
Oh
So I
yeah.
think that's something I'm supposed to be working on. But
Oh wow, that's interesting.
I've never seen that aspect of it before. That took me back further into it. And where Egypt is, and where the pyramids are, it's the Sahara Desert. And it was probably between 6,000 to 8,000 years ago that it was actually lush and green and waters and lakes, and that's where I was.
Oh wow. Wow.
Interesting.
That is super cool. Yeah. Oh, thanks guys. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I actually do I have it up here? I don't know if I brought it up here. I have a somewhere. I actually took it to the church tonight as part of my little clearing ceremony. Yeah. But I know that I have a past life, Egyptian, and I'll never forget, like, when they step in with you, it is so unforgettable, right?
Yeah.
Like seeing yourself wearing like the headdress, and you can feel the metal on your hands, like
The different consistency of the clothing.
yeah, it's pretty interesting.
And as we grow and heal, our guides will guide us to our spirit tribe, who we signed up with before we came back in order to get back together in this lifetime. And Jan and Renee, Michelle, a lot of members of my team are part of that soul tribe.
Okay.
We have had past lives together. We figured that out.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a recycling pattern. Lifetime after lifetime, if you allow yourself to listen and be guided, you'll be guided back to your soul tribe.
Yeah, so that's like a lot of the times, like, it takes you almost your lifetime to find these people, right? Yeah.
It took me 50 years in order to have the strength to look in the mirror at and into myself.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, and a lot of us have that, right? Like, I think, well, so I had some rough patches too, and yeah, it took me till I was in my 40s probably as well, right?
Yep. And that's okay.
Yeah, it is, because you have nothing is wasted, right? It is all a lesson. It is all part of us, and
Yes.
it's just we need to harmonize and be okay with it, because I feel like we. So as far as releasing, yes, we want to release, you know, the hurt and the disharmony about the event, but we need to hold on to that as knowledge, remembrance, because
Yes.
well, what, so in the next lifetime maybe we are going to be that version of ourselves guide, and we need to share that, right? You never know. You just never know until you get there.
Or we might not decide to reincarnate this round and be guides for other people. We don't know. We won't know until we get back home,
Yeah,
because that is when you remember. When we come
right.
here, we forget everything. Because if our human monkey brain could remember every past life that we've had, every memory, it would just fry. It would fry.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah,
are given amnesia when we come back into this world, and then we have to learn life lessons. We sign up for what lesson we want to do this year.
yeah,
Time.
yeah.
And we learn, and then when we pass and we go home, that's when we remember everything.
Right. So, and a lot of things that I've been finding lately too is so a lot of saying unbound ourselves, and that we are searching for the remembrance, right? And a lot of throat chakra work, and the truth coming out. So, like, it's going to be so interesting for the eclipse to see how this actually is going to affect us, right? Like,
Yes.
what if we do start, you know, expanding and holding on to all of that knowledge?
Yeah, because during the eclipse, I believe the sun is squaring Uranus, and that's going to bring out a lot of information both about other people and ourselves. And if you want to heal, pay attention to the information that's coming up about yourself. Eclipses are a time of either things coming into our life or things leaving our life.
Yeah.
If something leaves our life and we fight and fight and fight to keep it, you are not going to move forward. It may seem like a bad thing today, but if you let it flow and accept the fact that that thing left your life, doesn't matter what it is, when you let things flow, you're going to start flowing uphill. You're going to go against gravity. You're going to flow up here, and then all of a sudden, something better is going to come into your life.
Yeah.
Fight it. Spirit's going to see that you want more of that. Okay, here you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be interesting. Oh, Michelle. Oh, Michelle couldn't concentrate tonight.
And that's okay.
That's okay. Yeah. You know what? You can, when you want to relax, you can just watch the replay again and try it again. It's always going to be here for you. So, I think we are almost to the hour. That was a fast hour, Keith.
That went quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah, good conversation for sure. And
True.
really, you know what? We could have touched on so many different things, right?
So many tangents we could have went off on.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I guess. So I didn't really give you a proper introduction, and I don't know.
You're fine.
I should have done that, but I think that a lot of the people watching right now know that you are on the Otters Den right before me. Well, 2 hours before me. 2
Yeah,
hours before
6
me.
Central.
Yeah. And also, so you have another show. Do you want to talk about? Is it coming out?
Very soon. Very
Very.
soon.
Oh, okay. And that's going to be on YouTube, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then, yeah, and that you're the founder of Cobra Paranormal as well.
Yep.
So
that is
how
right.
do you like have a website for that? People contact you?
I don't have a website. I've got a Facebook page and a Facebook group,
Okay.
and then I've got a YouTube channel for the Otters Den.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Well, good. Well, thank you so much for being on tonight.
Thank
That
you
was
for
a
having me.
great show. Yeah. Okay. So I will see you next time.
All right, sounds good. Everybody have
Okay.
a great opportunity.
Yeah. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Actually, I think next week, because we are right at the end of the year of the snake coming into the eclipse, actually, is the following day, right? So next Monday, 16th. So I'm going to try one more attempt at a live sound bath, I think.
Okay.
I may have a backup, and I may have a recorded version to play too. Either way, that's what I'm going to do. And then the following week is on meditation with Trish.
Sounds good.
So yeah. Okay. So we'll see everybody next week. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.